silence in memory of a former Real Sociedad player, Jose Maria Castillo, and now the match about to get underway. Plenty to play for both sides, and it's going to be Real Sociedad wearing their traditional blue and white stripes, attacking the goal on the left of your screen. And as I say, Felipe Montanier has chosen his most creative, most attacking lineup, really. And still with plenty of talent on the bench as well. Granada get it underway. It's a long ball floated through from Papa Diakate, dealt with by Inigo Martinez. Vela battling for that one. And finally turned back to the keeper. Bravo loses it. Just a little flick on to Aguirreche. He's really enjoying a brilliant second half to the season. Lost out to Mikel Rico, though. And Granada, well, they've been quite impressive, really. The only thing Granada really lack are about 30 more goals in the season. But certainly, they haven't disappointed their passionate fans down in the centre of Andalusia. And a lot of neutrals will be hoping Granada get to stay up. As I was saying in the introduction, it's looking very difficult indeed for Mallorca and Celta in the drop zone. There's one for El Arabi to chase, the most expensive signing in the history of the club. Pulls it back nicely there for Cicada. It gets away from him, though. It'll be a goal kick. Guillermo Cicada, the Brazilian. Inigo Martinez, square to Gonzalez. This is Carlos Martinez. Now De La Bella, so good coming forward. Jordi Castro gives away the throw in the end. Montanier in the technical area. Inigo passes it back to the keeper and gets it back. It's of course the final match from match day 35. The match day when Barcelona are proclaimed champions of the Liga BBVA 2012-2013. Griezmann getting a touch on to Aguirreche, manages to find Jordi Castro, and well stolen from him by the Romanian Gabriel Torje. It's quickly taken, Griezmann combining with De La Bella, bundled over. De La Bella takes the throw, Griezmann's cross, and Aguirreche and Vela were closing in. And Lucas Alcaraz will be a little concerned at the ease with which Real Sociedad got up into the Granada box. Vela again, cleared by Rico.
Fully matched.
Martinez back to Gonzalez. Here's De La Bella. Lively start from the home side. And again, pushing forward through, put into the box for Vela, but it was intercepted by Mainz. Played out by Cicada, nice combination. Cicada's got pace. But that's a poor ball, easily intercepted by Griezmann. Aguirre, De La Bea outside him to the left. Prefers to go for Griezmann in the middle. Now he picks out De La Bea. Vela. And De La Bea winning the throw. And that should go harmlessly. Out for a corner. First corner of the game.
Fully. Match.
Chori to take it. An out swinger to the far post, headed out by Diakite. Bella gets a touch, cleared by Neom. Bit of a stretch for Neom. Kind of hopeful ball towards El Arabi. Inigo plays it clear. It's well held up indeed by Antoine Griezmann. Gets it back from Castro. Excellent change of direction. Carlos Vela into the box and into the control of Roberto Fernandes. Well controlled by Torre. Neom, that's a slightly dangerous one, and Roberto forced to clear it outside the box. El Arabi, a lonely figure up front for Granada. It's going to be a frustrating evening for him. And that one all the way through for a goal kick. Johnny Castro giving it a bit of a chase, but he was never really going to get too close. Roberto Fernandes to take it. And the pressure on this Granada side. They're up in 16th place, 3 points clear of the last team in that bottom three, momentarily Deportivo. So obviously any points they can get tonight will be absolute gold dust for Granada. This is Carlos Martinez. Vela. Came off the arm there of Diego Mains. Xavi Prieto, rather unsportingly, asking referee Estrada.
Fully. Match. Fully. Match.
No doubt about the handball. Prieto, well, it's an ugly gesture really, isn't it? We see it a lot in the Liga, unfortunately.
Fully. Match.
As Johnny Castro prepares to take it, this will be swinging in with the left foot. Unless there's Griezmann hanging back there. No, into the near post. And it's in the back of the net. It's Aguirre, the man on form up front for Real Sociedad. 8.5 minutes gone. That's why this team is up, fighting for the Champions League. Probably the most on-form team in Spain right now, and have been for the last 3 months or so, or more. Just that defeat to Getafe, letting them down. But what a brilliant start for Imanol Gareche and Real Sociedad, and look at the response of Alcaraz. And I'm not going to translate what his lips are saying there. Don't want to hurt any sensibilities of all you out there watching this. Suffice to say, Aguirre gets away from his mark. Diego Mains a little bit stationary there.
Ah, crap.
He just had to get the slightest of touches. And, well, brilliant start for Real Sociedad. There's a good atmosphere in Anoeta tonight.
Ah,
despite the 10 o'clock Monday kickoff. Not the greatest scheduling in terms of getting bums on seats. But there's a real buzz around this Real Sociedad side right now.
Ah, crap.
Churiurdin supporters really want to get behind their team as they fight for the Champions League.
Ah, crap.
And winning it back quite easily from Granada there. This is Diakate.
Ah, crap.
Floating one forward towards El Arabi. He gets it back. The referee waving play on. Bit of a hopeful up and under. Diakate struggling. And Roberto out of his box and having words with the Senegalese defender. Griezmann to De La Bea. Chori Castro gets it back from Aguirreche. Castro looking for Vela. Xavi Prieto's made a run. Martinez outside him. He goes through the middle. It comes to Griezmann. Miscued it, but worth a chance. Well, right now you have to say, well, there's a question, isn't there, of offside. He just took a step back, did Aguirreche, and the question is whether the step back came a split second before Chori Castro connected with the ball or a split second after. I have to say it looks as though it could have been after, in which case it was offside. Either way, it was a close call, and the goal stands 1-0 to Real Sociedad. Just got the slightest of touches. Well, we're yet to see Brahimi so far this evening. As we come up to 12 minutes, he's absolutely vital if Granada are to get any kind of control in midfield. Vela complaining he took a knock. Flicked into the box by Martinez. Xavi Prieto. Well, we expected Prieto to be playing back alongside Bergara and Griezmann. But very well organised, this Real Sociedad, and Griezmann drops back to wait for Xavi Prieto's return. Alan Neom bursting down the right. And the ball gets away from him, throw to Real Sociedad. Good work. Helping out at the back by Chori Castro there. And there's the man who's responsible for this brilliant Real Sociedad side and season, Philippe Montagnier. El Arabi for Granada. Torre was outside him. He prefers to play the far post. That's good play. Brahimi, lovely control. But great defence by Bergara. Now Griezmann is being pulled back. Play on, says the referee. He has to go down. It's got to be a yellow card, surely. First yellow of the game. And it's for El Arabi. Youssef El Arabi. And Griezmann doesn't want to go down in the end, just falling to his knees. Nice little touch back by Nolito, and Brahimi's very dangerous though. He doesn't get up into goal-scoring positions too often with Granada, but that's where he prefers to be located. And you could see from the first deft touch that he was setting up a chance. Well defended though by Markel Bergara. De La Bea floating it in towards Aguirreche. Here's Brahimi again. El Arabi running off to his left. Nolito following, but a long way behind. This is El Arabi. Now Brahimi trying another turn. And finally Torres shot. El Arabi in the back of the net. And they've equalised. El Arabi does it. It was Brahimi who was involved. Torres as well. And that's a great response, a fighting response from this Granada side.
Oh,
the man whose name goes on the score sheet. 5 million euros he cost. As I said, that's the biggest fee ever paid in the history of Granada. And there, he might just well have earned some of it back. Brehme with a similar move to the previous one on the edge of the box. There was a claim for handball against Griezmann. It bounced down really nicely for El Arabi. Torre, I think, was just smacking it in there, hoping. But it deflected there off Griezmann, and El Arabi got to it before Carlos Martinez could close him down. What a start in Anoeta, 1-1.
Oh, crap.
15 minutes gone. Well, that's exactly what Alcaraz would have dreamt for, coming back straight away from the blow of going down 1-0 within the opening 10 minutes. And that might just take a little bit of the wind out of Real Sociedad's sails. There's no doubt which is the better of the two sides. But Alcaraz has got this Granada side organised. As I say, they like to get forward. They've got some talented players. So too Real like this one, De La Bella. It's a dangerous cross to the far post. And in the end, Cicada was very relieved to head that one out for a corner. As you can see, Carlos Vela was coming in quickly there behind Cicada. And without doubt, Real Sociedad responding to the setback. Castro again with the corner. Martinez waiting for Castro to get onside. He plays it beautifully to him. The ball is cleared by Neon. Wasn't a good cross, but it'll be a throw to Real. Martinez again combining with Castro. In you go to De La Bella, constant threat down the left. Vela. Little chip into the box for Griezmann. He gets behind the defence. Seemed to just balance that on his chest. And finally, he was closed down, but it'll be a corner. Look at the run from Griezmann. De La Bella well aware of it. And in the end, it's great defence by Recio. De Bea's cross in again. They barely get it away, and Griezmann miscues. Well, you couldn't have hoped for a livelier opening 17 minutes, 40 seconds. And despite Granada's equaliser, Alcaraz, I think, knows that they're going to have a very difficult evening in Anoeta. El Arabi did well to win it. Martinez clears. De La Bella won it. Diakate heads it back to Mainz. Mainz just happy to clear it. El Arabi did well to get a touch. In you go, Martinez. It's a stretch for Bravo, and he can't keep it in. And that was good pressing from El Arabi. Just putting a little bit of tension into Inigo Martinez's back pass. And, well, it's that kind of pressure that Granada have to put on this Real Sociedad side. In comes the corner to the far post, not the greatest one. Griezmann, lovely touch. Can they start a break? Be a free kick, though. No doubt about it. Cicada gets the yellow card. Challenge that he had to make, really. Because if Vela gets the ball and gets his pace going, he's very difficult to stop. Lovely little skill there from Antoine Griezmann. We said last year how difficult it would probably be for Real Sociedad to hold on to him this season. That they've done. And if they can hold on to him for another, well, they've got a real jewel there with the French player. This is Vela. Martinez. Vela again. Griezmann in space. Instead, he spreads it wide to Chori Castro. The cross takes a deflection. El Arabi dispossessed. Good work from Merkel Begara. Chori Castro plays it back to him. He tries to link with De La Bea, but Mikel Rico clears. Griezmann getting a touch. Well, it's so lively. That was good defending from Alan Neom, who's looking a little bit desperate. Well, as you can see, claims for a handball were very much exaggerated. Neom in firmly. He's helped out by Torre. And you really feel that Granada are struggling. This is Rico. Torre. Oh, intelligent play by El Arabi. It might not be the prettiest thing to see. He waited to feel the contact and then went down, giving Granada a chance to regroup. This is Diego Mainz, wide to Siqueira. Chip over the top to Nolito. He loses out to Bergerac. Vela. Siqueira's got the pace though, but does he bring him down? He's given a throw in. Well, Guillem Siqueira certainly does have enough pace, and he's going to have a job tonight though against Vela. Cleared by Mainz. Ball still in play. Martinez underneath it. Gets the better of Nolito. Over the top of Siqueira, and he's brought down. A sandwich there between Nolito and Siqueira. Carlos Martinez complaining about a raised elbow. He's so good getting up into attacking positions down that right wing. Good control there, nice touch, and well,
first match
wasn't really too much contact.
Fully matched.
And that was a good challenge from Siqueira 2 minutes after picking up a yellow card. This, however, is dangerous. It's going to be Castro again to take it. Inigo and Mikel Gonzalez have gone up. Prieto, Aguirreche and Vela are also up. Again, Griezmann hanging back. Alan Neom got the header and falls to his knees. Roberto trying to wake him up. I don't know if that's relief. Or maybe he has a problem with his boot. Either way, he's back on his feet again. Corner to Real Sociedad. And the referee insisting that it has to be taken from the other side. Rather bizarre. Roberto having words with Alan Neom. Xavi Prieto down there inside the goal mouth. Castro with the outswinger. Headed clear by Rico. Popped back up by Griezmann. Well won by Gonzalez. Inigo. Gonzalez wide to Vela. In comes Vela's cross. It's a very good one. And Inigo Martinez claiming he was bundled over. Neom claiming he wasn't. And referee Estrada Fernandez agreeing with Granada's French right back. Really good ball in though. Well, Neom making it clear what he felt about it. Either way, goal kick. Roberto takes it. One in the air by